Hello guys, welcome back. So finally TCS announced the recruitment process for the fresher candidates, and those are waiting for a long time. It is really good opportunity for them. TCS is recruiting the fresher candidates in three different roles. That is Prime, Digital as well as Ninja. We will see what is this and who are eligible for this particular category. And registrations are open now, and the test date you are going to have is 15th March 2025 onwards. So from 15th March you are going to have the exams here. So it is following the integrated test pattern from several years, and based on the performance what you have, or based on the performance in that particular test, you are going to be recruited for Rhyme, Digital as well as Ninja. So we'll see what is this here. Those who are pursuing or those who are completed the degree from AICT as well as UGC recognized universities or colleges, and they should complete either BTech, BE, ME, MTech, MCA or MSc or MS in any specialization. They are eligible for this particular position. And when we compare the application process here, this is a little bit different from other recruitment process here. What we need to do is first we need to register in TCS Next Step portal. On this particular portal, we are going to get one unique registration ID. So I have that ID, but I will show how to register if you are not registered previously. There are two options here. One is if you already register, then directly log in into the TCS Next Step portal with the whatever the ID we got here. Because when you are registering, there are two categories. One is IT category and second one is BPS category. If you register under IT category, you are eligible to apply in this category only. If you register in BPS category, you are eligible to apply in BPS category only. That's why if you already registered previously under IT category, you can directly log in with the TCS reference ID, which is generated by Next Step portal here. And if not, you need to register by clicking on new user, then apply for this particular drive. And next step after registration or after login, we have to select the mode here. TCS ION NQT 2025 is going to be conducted or organized by the TCS ION centers here. We need to apply, we need to choose any three preferred test centers, then click on apply. Then there are important notes you can go through here, but this is important here. Here you are getting the mail, check that whether that particular mail is from official mail or any one of the mail from Gmail, Rediff, Yahoo or Hotmail like this. And you are not going to deposit any money as it is completely free test here. And if you have any queries, you can contact on this number. And the eligibility, test eligibility is, so as we know, these are the eligible branches and the candidates from these branches are eligible to write this. And the minimum percentage is you should have or should maintain 60% of track record in all the classes from class 10, class 12, as well as if you are completing degree up to degree, or if you are completing PG up to PG, you need to have minimum 60% of track record in all the classes. And you should not have any backlogs here, and you need to complete the course within the stipulated duration. That means what? If the degree is 3 years duration, you need to complete the degree in 3 years only. If the degree is 4 years, you need to complete the degree in 4 years only, and no gap. You need to have, you can have the gap here, but you need to declare. And also the course types, only full-time courses are allowed here, no part-time corresponding courses are not allowed. At the same time, candidates who have completed their secondary or the senior secondary from National Institute of Open Schooling are also eligible for this particular position, as if you are done the full time. Work experience, candidates prior work experience of 2 years are eligible to apply here, and if you have more than 2 years of experience, you are not eligible for this particular position. And also the age limit is 18 to 28 years. So when we come to the hiring categories here, as we said now, if you are recruiting or if you are appointing as a prime member, your salary is going to get 9 to 11.5 lakhs per annum, and you are going to have real-time projects here, some complex projects you are going to get. If you appointed, if you recruited under the digital category, then your salary may be 7 to 7.3 lakh per annum based on the performance in your exam. Medium-sized projects you are going to get, like projects on solution development as well as integration, internal initiatives focused on modern technologies, contribute to TCS Ventures tech frameworks and tools for enhanced capabilities. If you are recruited under the category called Ninja, you are going to get 3.3 to 3.5 lakh per annum, and these are like application development as well as management, enhanced system engineering for better. Like this, these are the jobs you are going to done if you recruited under Ninja. So when we come to the test pattern here, as you can see, it is going to conduct in TCS ION centers only. When we come to the test category, they are going to conduct the exam in two sections here. One is called advanced section and second one is called foundation section. So foundation section is mandatory for everyone, and it is required. I am suggesting you to attempt both the sections here, because if you attempt only foundation section, you are going to be eligible only for the role called Ninja. You are going to get up to 3.5 lakh per annum. And if you opted or if you are selected under digital or prime, then you are going to get up to 9 lakhs per annum. But the thing is here, if you want to get offer under digital as well as prime category, you need to attempt advanced section, because advanced section is mandatory for the digital as well as prime offer. You are going to be shortlisted for interview based on the test performance, any one of these categories. Part A and Part B, foundation section as well as advanced section. So in foundation section, we are going to have numerical ability, verbal ability as well as reasoning ability. And the number of questions in each section we are going to have, each part we can going to have is 20, 20, 20, and the total time duration is 75 minutes. And each section you are going to have 25 minutes here. So these three categories in foundation section is going to have the maximum time of 75 minutes here. And after completion of this, you can jump to advanced section here, which consisting of 115 minutes of time duration, and it is also having two parts here. In the first part, you are going to have advanced quantitative as well as reasoning ability. For advanced coding, you are going to have two questions here, and which is consisting of 90 minutes of duration you are going to have. And in the case of advanced quantitative as well as reasoning ability, you are going to have 20 questions and the time duration is 25 minutes. So total 190 minutes of time you are going to have, and you need to attempt all 82 questions from this foundation as well as the advanced sections. When we come to the detailed syllabus here, the numerical ability in foundation section is going to have these topics here: statistic, percentage, time and work, area mensuration, number system, linear equations, HCF and LCM, simple interest, compound interest, profit and loss, speed, distance, time, ratio, proportion, permutation, combination, probability, partnership, mixers. So these are the content you are going to have in foundation section. In the same manner, in the foundation section, the next part is called reasoning ability. You can pass this and you can go through all these topics here if you want. And these are the content we are going to have in the verbal ability. Same manner, in the case of advanced quantitative as well as aptitude section, these are the content you are going to have, like averages, profit and loss, HCM, permutation, probability, geometry, mensuration, puzzles, partnership, number system, time and work, time, speed, distance, simple and compound interest, as well as the progressions. So when we come to the technical questions here, operators, control statements, OOPS concepts we are going to have, what is multi-threading, functions and recursion, algorithm, arrays, and scenarios and logic-based problems you are going to have, set theory, string operations, multidimensional arrays, flow control, algorithm, data structure, time and space complexity. There's experience. Those who qualified in NQT, according to their experience, I summarized some major points here. So one of the crucial part in this exam is time management. As we need to complete section wise, timers are also there, so we need to complete each and every section within that particular time only. So be careful, the time management was the major issue for most of the students. So as per the feedback I got, some of the students, they know the answers, but because of stucking at one particular point of time, they are unable to answer some of the questions even they know the answer. So make sure time management is very important and maintain the time according to the requirement of that particular question. And we can jump from one section to another section. We can jump from one section to another section and make sure the section which is easy for you and which you are familiar with that particular section, try to answer first, then go for other sections. So first solve all the questions, and then if time permits, you can visit the time consuming questions. Initially 2 minutes are provided to read the instructions. Read the instructions very carefully. Both coding questions, separate timers are available, and make sure or be aware that you should complete each and every coding question within the specified time. And also, for the first coding question in the advanced part, you have one simple input as well as output, and also two open as well as 5 private test cases are provided for the first coding question. That means when you write the question or when you write the program, it will automatically validate your program, and it will tell you whether the test cases are passed or not. If all the test cases are passed, then your program is correct. Otherwise, you need to modify that. But for the second coding question, only they are going to provide the problem statement, and you have to solve that particular problem. There is no test cases will be provided for the second coding question. Write the program in the language which is familiar for you. You can choose any one of the language from C, C++, Java, Python as well as Perl, and which is familiar for you. You can use that particular language. So the another issue apart from the timer, the students are facing is compiler issue. For example, as you type the program completely, because of some internet problem or because of some other problem, if your compiler structs, if online system structs, you need to refresh that. So when you are refreshing the previous, whatever the code we wrote, the complete code we are going to lose. Again, we need to start from the scratch here. It's better to keep some buffer time for each and every section, so that if we refresh also, as we know the answers and as we know how to write here, we can use that buffer time to complete that particular task. So let us go for official web page here. So when we are trying to log in into a TCS Next Step portal, it will ask you the email ID and reference number captcha. And if you already register, and if you know the unique ID which is generated by TCS, you can log in with that particular ID, or you can also log in with email ID as well as captcha, so that the OTP will be one-time password will be sent to your mail ID, and from that mail ID you can capture. There is no copy paste option here, but you can capture that OTP to enter here, then you can log in here. Otherwise, if you are not applied previously, then you need to click on register here. So when we click on register here, it will ask you IT and BPS. As we are applying for IT here, so click on information technology IT, then enter your email, get OTP. OTP will be sent to the mail ID. Then after, you can log in here, enter all the details. So already I have logged in previously, so I'm entering into that corresponding web page directly. So I'm trying from long time. As we can see here, there are too many users logged on currently. The same message I am getting from long period. So at last, after 3 hours, I can able my page. As you can see, so this is the unique ID here, what we got from Next Step portal. So now, once we complete that, these are the prerequisites, what we discussed now. As you can see, we can go through all these things here. When we are applying the Next Step portal, click on New Candidate Login to begin, and also select the relevant tab for that campus placement or off-campus placement, for which one you are preferring. Then to initiate in TCS selection process, register online, and this is a general guideline. Click on application form here. So when we click on application form, it will ask you the personal details, academic work experience details, other details, and preview. Start filling the application. I'm clicking here. Then, so my nearest office is, click here, the select the location nearest TCS office. I took Hyderabad for example, and then I give a name here and father's name, date of birth, then also house address here, then permanent address, contact details. In India here, state, waiting Delhi, city, Delhi, pin code, some pin code I am giving here. So both are same as save and continue. Here it will ask you the academic as well as the work experience details. We need to upload all the academic documents. So before starting the application process here, it is required to keep all your academic as well as the personal details. We need to upload all academic details here. Highest qualification, then postgraduate or graduate or 12th, 10th, any other qualification, work experience declaration we need to give. Then when we click on save and continue, if any details are missing, it will ask you like this. Then go to, after filling, it will ask you the other details, then preview, then you can submit. So that you can, by this, you can successfully submit the application for TCS. From my side, I'm requesting you, or I'm informing you, as the exam date is 15th March and there is no last date given here, the number of applications are more, they are closing the registration dates. If you are interested to apply, then apply as early as possible so that you are in the queue to write the exam, and you have sufficient time to prepare for that particular exam also. So that's all for now. If you have any queries, simply comment on me so that I'll try to reply. And all the best. Thank you.